Hi, welcome to the William Street Swap Shop. My name is Zach, and joining me today is just me, myself, and a surprise guest very soon. But for now, I just want to take a moment to talk a little bit about myself. I've had a bit of a rough morning, and I'll get into that in a moment. But I thought, what better way than to spend the rest of my afternoon doing the swap shop? It's a wonderful Wednesday after all. So you got to have a wonderful Wednesday every now and then. And today, it started out not as wonderful, but I think with your help, we're going to turn it around. Um, right now, I am going to be going to my computer soon and show you a project I'm working on. But before that, I just want to look at the chat. Hello, everyone's there in the chat. Nice to see you. And explain on Wonderful Wednesdays, we do not swap items. If you're a first-time viewer, we do not swap items in the swap shop on Wednesdays because Matt is not here. So unfortunately, it's just myself. Matt has prior commitments, and without Matt, we said no swapping. We may show some of the items below as we talk and as we go. You can kind of tune in and look at the items up for swap. We do have a whole lot of items, and they're all available also on williamstreetswapshop.biz. It's a Tumblr page. You can just take a look at that. And here's a look at some of the items below me right now. Look at them all. Nice items available for swap. So if you see something on there, feel free to email us, something that doesn't say swapped underneath it, like that one right there. Just email us at williams.swap@gmail.com and try and make a deal. It would be a great deal to make if you could do it. Otherwise, just enjoy the show today. If you have nothing to swap and you want to swap a story, I invite you to give me a call at 413-961-4263 or email us at williams.swap@gmail.com. Hold on, let me log into my Gmail, and then I'll be able to look at your Gmails. I'm also looking at your chats. I'm reading them. It's nice to see everybody today. And let me just pull up my Gmail. I have had a heck of a morning. Has anybody ever said that to you? And I think that's a great way to start it off before I get into anything. Is this morning I've been it's a bit of a working lunch today. I've been busy working on no new emails yet, but I got it open. If you want to cut to that, prove it that it's open. Let me just hide my screen on my desktop. There we go. There it is. Vacation settings in now. That means our out of office is on, because if you email us, we have to have a legal message that comes through and says do not. You're accepting the risk of sending us items or images.
Call from.
Oh, we have our first caller to the swap shop. Come on in.
Hey, Zach, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Did you have an actual real panic attack yesterday?
I did.
That's terrible. I suffer from those myself, so I know they can be a source of great misery.
Well, it's actually ongoing. My shirt is a little wrinkly, and I think that's because I didn't get a chance to clean it off. I was out of town for the long Labor Day, and then I had a car problem and a key problem, and I'll explain that in a moment. But what do you use as a method of relaxation if you ever have a panic attack?
A lot of Ativan. Yes.
What about a nice sit by a creek or a stream or watch a barge move down a river? And if you don't live next to a river, just Google a YouTube one.
I live in a canal city, and yes, we do have some very relaxing spots right by the canal where you can see the ducks and
okay.
When they come in, all that other. Yeah, absolutely.
That's cool.
I also enjoy good music and the Williams Street Swap Shop.
Okay. Yeah, that's the swap shop has been proven to be effective at helping people get through their afternoons. If anything, it helps you get through your lunch break, because everybody knows when you're eating lunch, you just want to relax, just take a break from the day, put on your headphones, and maybe even, I invite you, if you're watching this at home, not many people are going to say this, what I'm about to say is a big deal. Maybe even take a nap. I'll talk, and a lot of people have said you have a soothing voice, Zach. I can fall asleep to it. So yeah, let me talk you to sleep. What do you do, what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name's Evis, and I'm calling from planet Earth.
Your name's Davis.
Evis.
Oh, Evis. I thought you said Davis. Davis is an old friend.
Yes, speaking of which, I was concerned that your absence yesterday was due to the trauma of being reunited with David. That must have been very difficult.
And that might have had something to do with it, and I wouldn't be surprised if Davis was involved with the trauma. But we'll find out, I guess. I mean, it's still early on. It's you never know. But right now, I'm doing great because it's a wonderful Wednesday. And then, folks in the chat, if there's anything, what do you use to relieve anxiety or stress? I think that's an important question. Is there a favorite show or music that you like to listen to? Is there a park that you like to go to? What about you, caller? What else?
For me, again, just local. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Evis. Sorry, go ahead.
So we got. I enjoy the local scenes. We have some great little coffee mills and places where you can go and listen to acoustic music and so forth.
Okay.
So that's all.
That sounds fantastic. Well, imagine the swap shop is your little coffee shop, a place to get some coffee. I don't drink coffee. I drink tea. So just get some tea and sit down and watch the swap shop. It's great to have you in here. If you're on the phone and you don't mind just taking a look real quick, I'd like to cut to my computer. This is what I like to I've been working on today also. It will take a second for you to load, but if you're watching this at home, Evis, I'd love to hear your opinion, and I'd also love to hear the opinion in chat. This is an Adobe Photoshop CC 2015.5 file. A lot of secret tabs up here at the top, but I won't get into those. This is a character I'm working on called, for a show pitch I'm doing. You all know about Seal the Deal, but this is for the Russell Crowe show. And let me know whenever you see it pop up, and I'll explain it while we go. It's about a crow with Russell Crowe's head, and he's a talk show host. He brings on people as guests. You can see I drew it on a notebook and scanned it in, and look at the detail. I just got to go through and kind of fix the head there. There's some white in there when I scanned it in. And whenever you see it, I want to hear your first reaction. I want to hear you say just the first thing that comes to mind. Is it a laugh? Is it a disappointment?
It's art.
It's art. Oh, there you go. Thank you. So you're
and
seeing
it's well
it now?
done. I am. Yeah, I noticed the beard
stress
color.
when you see this?
It does, although the beard color is a little lighter than the hair color.
Oh, I see. You're correct. So should I change that? Today,
Well,
I'm also...
I would insist.
It's a special sneak peek. Oops, I shouldn't do that while I have the computer. I'm going to change the hair color right now. And if you're in chat and you think I should, let me know. Let's do it.
Right, because otherwise it looks like he's wearing a toupee. And
well, sometimes Russell Crowe, his hair, some people have different beard colors than hair colors. But I'll do it. There it is. Let me just show you. If you're watching, well, we'll take a second to load. But computer, go ahead and change Russell Crowe's beard color. There it is. Now, would this be a show you would watch to relieve anxiety?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Are you a fan of animated shows?
And you know who I used to like? Bob, the artist, who drew the little trees.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he was
he's a great artist. So what do you think? Would
Yep.
you do you mind auditioning real quick? Could you do a Russell Crowe impression, or what you think? Maybe he doesn't sound like Russell Crowe at all. He just looks like him.
I'm terrible at doing impressions. I'll free up the line,
Okay.
and Virtual Pizza could do that for you.
Okay.
All right, later.
Thank
Take
you
it
so
easy.
much.
Stay calm.
Thank you very much. Have a great day, and try not to get too stressed out, and enjoy your afternoon. If you have a call that is standing by and you'd like to give us a call and you're on hold, try and hang up and call again and try and audition for this character, Russell Crowe, and then let me know what other characters should we add to this show. It's a brand new idea I'm working on, and I'm going to bring in a guest very soon and we're going to discuss it. But while you're thinking of that, I want to take care of some personal business that I just talked about with that caller. I have a 1998 Cadillac DeVille. As you can see, I look a little bit disheveled today. My car, it's a great car, and I took it home to Missouri for the long weekend, Labor Day weekend. You know what they say about Labor Day? You don't want to work. I drove it home yesterday, and that was where the panic attack started. As I'm driving down, I broke down in the middle of Kentucky. I had a engine overheating issue. I was able to fix that and made my way back down to Atlanta. Had to stop and fill it up with water and coolant every hour or so. I finally made it to Atlanta late at the night, like a Union soldier arriving for the Civil War, just a little bit too late. But I got back to Atlanta. I was able to make it home. And then this morning, I took my car to work. I thought I had fixed it and put coolant in it. And no, it overheated again. And that's why I'm working on this wonderful Wednesday. Got to work a little bit today. I'm going to give a call to somebody very important because it overheated and I had to park it in a lazy, L-A-Z, Lads parking lot. They're the best parking lots. You can take a look right now at Google Maps. That's where they're at right there. I parked it right in there on Peachtree Street. That was the furthest I could make it to work. But unfortunately, I didn't park it in an actual parking spot, in a prepaid parking spot, because they were all full. If you zoom in there, you see, go ahead and, yeah, there you go, computer. Now, if you tilt up to, see that tree embankment right there? I basically parked it alongside that. So not in a designated parking spot. I went to pay for the parking spot, and it said, you had to enter a space number. I said, well, there is no space number. So I decided, I'll just leave it here, and I'll walk to work. So I walked to work, and I thought, well, maybe I should call them and let them know that it's there. So that's what we're going to do right now, is give Laz, L-A-Z, but I like to call him Lazy, because lazy to call, and give them a call and see if we can hope my car doesn't get towed. And while that happens, we're going to go ahead and look at the chat. Too Many Cooks says, stuck in Kentucky. I'd have a panic attack, too. Let's see. I woke up from surgery, had a panic attack, and we transferred back to the cardiac intensive care ward. Wow. Looks like we're having issues with the towing company, but that's okay. Maybe they already towed my car. If that's the case. It's still a wonderful Wednesday. You don't let these things get you down. That's the thing. I've tried to tell myself is stress. It's if you let it build up in your life and you don't resolve it, it can bother you. Oh, looks like we have we're getting through.
Nick Tuz, General Manager, Laz Parking.
Hey, Nick. Oh, it's a voicemail. Hey, Nick, this is Zach White calling from the William Street Swap Shop. Just calling, I wanted to let you know I parked my 1998 Cadillac at your Laz parking lot on Peachtree Street, right by Peachtree and Pine. I parked it there this morning, but because my engine had overheated. Long story, let me tell you. But I left it there because there were no other spots. So I thought maybe I'll just leave it here. I couldn't drive it anywhere. I want to pay and make it right, but I don't want you to tow me. So if you could give me a call at 413-961-4263 in the next hour, because the swap shop is only open until 2 p.m. Otherwise, I love parking at Laz. You guys have great parking lots. It's really great doing business with you. I'd love to hear back from you soon. Please don't tow my car. Thank you. Well, that takes care of that piece of business. And then if another thing that happened actually in the midst of my car, I got my key. As I mentioned earlier, I put my key in my apartment door to go back inside and get some water to put in my car. And the dang key broke off. And I think I don't have my keys to show you, but the key broke off in the door. So now I'm locked out of my apartment too. It's a wonderful Wednesday. That looks like everyone in chat, they're chatting with us today. Let's see, just wait till you go check your mail before they take your car and money. Don't let the rats get you down, is what Sardonic Mutation says. Zach, I'm sending a big old virtual hug for you. Thank you so much. I'll give you a hug as well. Hello, welcome to the William Street Swap Shop. You're on live. This is Zach. It's a wonderful Wednesday.
Hey, Zach. Positive vibes to you. Lots of hugs and kisses from everybody in the chat.
Thank you.
Sorry you broke down in my home state. I would have came on horseback and saved you.
I wish
I would have known.
What town do you live in Kentucky again?
Lexington.
Okay, you weren't too far. I was in Cadiz. Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know.
Cadiz. It's on the border of Tennessee.
Oh yeah, okay.
Cadiz.
It's about a good hour away from me.
Okay.
Hour.
Had I known, I would have sent you some kind of contact. Virtual Pizza, I need to be rescued. Would you have come to get me?
I really would have. Yeah, for sure.
Was your car reliable?
On horseback.
Oh, on horseback.
It is.
Yeah. Do you call your car your horse, or is it more of a you actually have a horse?
No, I wish I had a horse. I'd come get you in the car. You could ride shotgun. You could lay down in the back seat in case you had a long drive. You could take a nice nap.
That would have been great.
I'd take you all the way down to Atlanta. I would have.
For that, I would
hitched the car in the back of my car.
What do you think I should do about this car situation with it locked in the parking lot? Do you think if they tow it, should I go get it, or do you think I should just say it's yours now? I've already been having issues with it.
Let's just throw it on the business.
But if I get a company car, then I can
pay for it.
Yeah, but if I get a company car,
you need that car.
Wait, I need which car? My car?
The company car. What happened to that? That guy was just he was easy to give it up. You guys shook hands with no troubles. You didn't even need the car czar.
Company car. That they're still working on it, ironing out the details.
Anything I can do? Anything that Chad can do?
Yeah,
get this going.
We have our Russell Crowe that I'm working on right now. Did you see it? Did you get a chance to look at him?
Yeah, I did.
Do you want to do it?
Did you change his hair color?
I did. I changed his beard color.
Nice.
If you want to take a look at him and do an audition, do a quick voice for him.
Okay.
It will take a
I'll do a plug for your car too.
Okay, yeah, please do so. So give me your best Russell Crowe impersonation, or what you think the Crow would sound like.
Let me get my Australian voice going here.
Okay.
Put another shrimp on the barbie. I don't know. So,
maybe say
pretty stereotypical.
Welcome to the Russell Crowe Show. Tonight's guest.
Welcome to the Russell Crowe Show. Tonight's guest is Zach White from the William Street Swap Shop.
There you go. And then now
he's coming in with
a company car endorsement.
This is Russell Crowe coming in to represent the William Street Swap Shop. The boys need a new company car. Get them a car.
There we go. I think that will get them to give us a car.
Hey, you need that car.
That's right.
Isn't this the hottest stream going right now?
That's right.
The William Street, isn't that the hottest show?
You said it.
Maybe you guys should get that company car as an incentive for the other shows to kind of step their game up.
That's a possibility. Well, I think all the other shows are better than ours, and that's why we need a company car to compete.
Well, I guess you could spin it that way too.
Right.
Don't cut yourself short.
We need something else in our roster. A company car would be very helpful. Thank you so much, Virtual Pizza, for your call and your well wishes. And I wish you would have helped me and saved me in Kentucky.
Yep. Also got the crab painting. I'll call off the game.
Oh, congratulations! Did you like it? Is it as good as you imagined?
It's hanging in my bathroom right now, so I can look at it every morning when I wake up, and I just see that crab and the positive message you left, and it brings a big smile to my face.
Oh, great. Well, thank you so much.
I think there's also a spider living behind it. Brain, too, so.
Well, leave the spider alone. Just let it live behind it. It's not hurting anybody.
Of course, yeah. Have a wonderful Wednesday.
Thank you.
Bye.
You too, Virtual Pizza. Bye-bye. Joining me today, I wanted to bring him out a little bit earlier, but joining me today, he's kind enough to sit in. He's doing audio with us, and it looks like we're going to adjust him to be on camera. Joining me today is my good friend Doc, who you know from Stupid Morning BS, and I know as a friend and also as a band member of Flamingo Shadow.
That's right. It's nice to be here, Zach. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. It's a deal.
It's a deal.
So, your work on the GIFs for Stupid Morning. I never say the full word BS.
Stupid Morning BS, yeah.
That's right. And right now you put together a Russell Crowe one.
Yeah, I thought I would prepare top 5 Russell Crowe GIFs that I have, that I'm into right now.
Okay. Looks like you need an HDMI
I'll just
cord.
borrow your... Oh, cool. Let's see here.
This is Doc, a rock star and visual artist. If you have
right.
any questions for Doc, give us a call at 413-961-4263.
So let's start with this one. I feel like everyone's gonna really grasp onto this one. This is my number 5 favorite Russell Crowe GIF, whatever you want to call it. I get lost in this one, you know, and I just say like, oh man, it's been a long day, or oh man,
Right.
I am in the red zone, I need to eat a hoagie. Oh man, like, I didn't wear pants today.
So what did you think of, so if this situation is, do you think he saw his character from the Russell Crowe show that I was working on?
I think so, yeah. And he goes, oh man, I hope Zach can color my beard in a little bit more. And,
Right.
oh man, Zach, my eyebrows, they look weird on your version of me.
I don't think my beard is the same color as my hair. That's a
No.
problem.
That's
He
a
puts that in
problem.
his contract. If you're making an animated show about me, we have to have a matching beard and hair.
Yeah. He says, oh man, I left my car running outside and it's going to run out of gas and then I won't have a car. But sorry, too soon. I know you're...
It's okay. What would you do in that situation, Doc?
I just leave it too.
You would?
I just leave it.
After it's been overheating, you just say, you know what? It's yours to have now.
Just leave it below. Just
But I
let
left some
someone else
Missouri
have it.
beverages in there that I'd like
Oh,
to go
nice.
back and get.
Some passenger seat beverages.
Right.
I'm going to move on to my number 4
Okay.
favorite Russell Crowe Giphy.
Sure.
Let's see here. If we can pull this one up. I like this one because we've all been there. Kind of similar to the last one. This was actually earlier in his career.
This was him just.
Maybe this was kind of
Gorgeous
you
head of hair.
yesterday when you kind of broke your key and you said, dang it all, man.
That was it. When my key got stuck in the door of my apartment and my car broke down at the parking lot on Peachtree, I thought it couldn't get any worse than this.
Yeah, and so that's kind of how I think Russell Crowe is feeling. And I'd say when you're working on the show, try to, like, if you could see look at the way he touches his face. He says, he touches his hair, and then he says, I'm going to touch my face.
Right. You go across, touch the hair.
Touch the hair.
That's a good way to release stress. We talked at the beginning about anxiety and stress and panic attacks.
Yeah. See if I can maybe, Steph, if you pull that back up, I'm going to see if I can. It's tough. I think it's all on the left. Yeah. So that's number 4. And, you know, if you're in the chat and you're a big Russell Crowe fan,
Right.
you know, link us. I like to be kind of up on like the next big Crow GIF, you know.
That's right. Hashtag Crow GIF if
Hashtag
you
Crow
find
GIF.
a good one.
This
Doc,
one-
real quick before we jump to that GIF.
Yeah.
Some of our viewers in the chat, they were loving your shirt. Where did you get it from?
I don't know, but I will say this. I don't know if you can see this, but I got a stain on it. It's either blood or it's ketchup, but I don't know.
Looks like barbecue sauce.
It could be barbecue sauce. I just found it. I'm not embarrassed. I'm just going to run with it, you know?
Yeah. Hey, your car could break down. You can get a stain on your shirt. You move on. You still have your health. You still have your happiness and your joy.
It's like when I worked at Target for a week. This manager, he said, listen, we have an unidentified spill, aisle 5. And I freaked out, and I was like, oh, it's just dishwasher detergent. And he said, you don't know that
Oh, yes.
because we have to check it out. But it really was. I was like, come on, man. And then I quit. But
Fair enough.
So anyway, this is my top 3 favorite Russell Crowe GIF. I think everyone's going to have a lot of fun with this one. Because we've all been there. We've all said, like, oh my gosh, really?
That
like,
was the reaction of the
Zach
chat.
is working on a show with me?
That's right. That was the reaction in the chat when they saw the
Yeah.
Russell Crowe show.
Oh my gosh, Zach, really? Zach White's doing the show?
That's right.
He's animating me?
And then
Oh.
it cuts to, I wish I had another HDMI cable to split, cuts
Yeah.
back to the Russell Crowe drawing. This one he had longer hair. When I drew mine, I gave him a bit shorter hair,
Yeah.
a beard, kind of the gladiator look.
Yeah. Gladiator's a classic, you know? But this one is, Russell Crowe's is at his finest. Like, this is when Russell Crowe said, like, you guys know who I am. I'm growing out a ponytail.
That's right. I don't need to look like a pretty boy anymore. This
No.
is me.
No, and he's getting real. I mean, this is real. So,
Hello, welcome to the William Street Swap Shop. Do we have a caller?
I think so.
Yep.
Hi.
I was just calling in just to say, like, last week I threw my keys away, but I definitely understand, like,
Sorry,
where
could
you're
you
coming from, like, breaking the keys.
Yeah.
go
Hello?
ahead and say that one more time?
Hang on. I said I threw my keys in the trash last week.
You threw your keys in this trash?
Yeah, so I guess that's the same as breaking it off in the lock. Like, I had to get my roommate to come out and let me in the apartment after I threw the trash away.
Oh,
And
wow.
it's just like the worst feeling ever. So I
Wait.
definitely relate.
Who's calling in right now?
Oh, I'm VHS number 1 in the chat.
Oh, okay. Well, nice to chat with you,
Yeah.
VHS number 1. So you threw your keys away in the trash?
Yeah, it was the worst.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yep.
So how did you throw them away? What was the process of throwing them away? Did you like take
I
them out of your
went- I was-
pocket? and just-
Yeah, like I had them in my hand, I guess, like when I was going to the garbage. And then I threw them in with the bag, and then I got all the way to the door, and I'm like, oh, the keys are gone.
Oh no. Were those keys to your door, your house, or your car, or both?
Yeah, to everything.
Oh no. Did you go look through the trash to find them?
No, like I live in a college apartment, so I couldn't really do that. It's all like piled up.
Oh no.
So they were in there.
So what have you done since then?
I had to go to a hardware store and like with my roommate to get a new key, and then
Did you
I
build
don't know,
a key?
my
Did you make
bike-
a new key out of?
yeah,
Okay.
I had to like get her to come from work and give me a new key. I was pretty embarrassed, and I like it's pretty bad.
Wow. So then what? So you got it resolved. You got the keys made. Do you want to give a quick shout out to the folks who helped you out at the hardware store? Anybody in particular, like a Yelp review, a digital review?
Yeah, I guess like shout out to Bloomington Hardware for helping me on like a weekend.
Bloomington,
Get my
Indiana.
key made. Yep.
Go Hoosiers.
That's right.
Yep.
Bloomington Hardware. Hey, you guys did a great job. Thanks for helping out VHS number 1. We really
I hope your
appreciate it.
car doesn't get towed, by the way.
Me too. I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll Facebook Live me walking down to check out my car in the Laz, or as I like to call it, lazy parking lot. And maybe we'll give Nick a call. He's the manager. I know he's probably just on a lunch break. He's a hard worker.
Maybe you should do a hashtag if they do social media. Just do, please don't tow my car.
Hashtag please don't tow my car. Yeah, let's
Please
pull that
don't
up.
tow that car.
Please don't tow Zach's car.
You're a good guy. You shouldn't have your car towed.
There's another hashtag. Hashtag please don't tow my car, and then hashtag Laz, please don't tow my car. I'm a good guy.
Please.
Yeah,
Please.
you're one of the good guys, Zach.
Yep. Thank you, Doc.
Yeah.
What do you do to relieve stress? It sounds like you had a stressful day, VHS number 1. When you
I
lost your
watch
keys.
Swap Shop.
You watch Swap Shop? What else do you like
Yep.
to do?
I do art stuff because I'm
Okay.
an art major. So it's that and Swap Shop, pretty
Okay.
much.
Wow. That's great. So what kind of art? Painting, sculpture?
Yeah.
Drawing?
Oil painting and stuff.
Okay. So what did you think of my Russell Crowe? The Russell
I
Crowe
think it's
show.
going pretty well.
Would you watch it?
I would watch it.
Okay.
I think it's progressive animation.
That's right. I'm working hard on it. You always have to have, they say you always have to have the next idea.
Yep, and as long as you're inspired enough by it, I think it'll turn out pretty well.
There we go. And it looks like in chat, someone used to live next to Bloomington Hardware, the College Mall Apartments. Maybe they found your
Yep.
keys in the trash.
Oh, please don't break into my apartment.
That's right. Are you worried about that? That your keys are in the trash now? That someone might find them and go
Yeah,
around?
that was like, I got a little panic attack from that. I'm like, oh, they're going to break in now. They saw me throw it away and didn't stop me.
Doc, what would you do in that situation?
If my keys were in the trash,
Yeah.
you just couldn't get them.
Don't you wish you had a key finder on your phone?
Yeah, I'd get the metal detector out and just kind of go through the trash, make sure I could
You
find
have
them.
a metal detector, right?
If not, I'd just barrel right through my door, just smash right in.
Right.
But if you're not, you might have to like work out for a few days just to get pumped up to do that.
That's right. And then if you do find the key, once you finally find the keys, you're back.
Yeah,
You got
it gets
everything.
Wrist strength.
That's right. Did you have any cool keychains or any kind of things that you lost that little collectibles?
No, I just had like a bottle opener on there and like a pink palm thing.
Okay.
So that was about it.
We'll just
I
go
didn't
ahead.
lose anything except for my like security for the apartment.
Okay. If anyone's watching
Anybody
this
gets the key.
from Bloomington or wherever the trash ended up, if you find a set of keys with a little bottle opener on it and an apartment key,
Check the trash.
please return it.
Yeah, return it.
Return
Yeah,
it.
please don't try to find the apartment for
That's
it.
right. That's right. And I don't think you have to worry too much about it. I think those keys are long gone.
Yeah, I think they're squashed in
That's
the
right.
landfill or something.
Wally's got them now.
Yep.
That's a joke to a Pixar movie. It's a character.
Well, that made me feel better.
Good.
I'd rather Wally have them in the future.
Well, I have to be honest.
Some
Chatting with you and chatting with Virtual Pizza earlier and Evis, it's made my day much more brighter. I
Well,
came
that's
in
good.
a little sad, but now I feel great. It's a
Yep.
wonderful Wednesday. Thank you so much. Do you have anything else? Any questions for Doc?
No, just keep the gifts coming.
Keep the gifts. Hey, Doc is a gifter of gifts.
I can do that for you. A gift is a gift.
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much for your call, VHS
All right,
number
thanks,
one. Have a
guys.
great afternoon,
All right.
and I
Yeah,
hope
you
those
too.
new
Don't
keys you
get
got work
car
great.
food.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
I think we should just jump right back in here.
Yeah, let's take a jump.
So this was number 3. If you could pull up number 3 just so we kind of have context of where we were. Saying, wow, you lost your keys in the trash. Wow. This is my number 2 favorite. Now, you're going to say, okay, he's joking around because it's just a Crowe and not a Russell Crowe, right? That's your first thing. This isn't... But this is actually from a Russell Crowe movie.
Really? What movie?
Well, I don't want to give it away. It's a trivia,
So
but
we should have a question in chat.
if anyone in the chat knows what Russell Crowe movie this is from, we'll figure something out. Maybe we can give you... What do we got around here? We got pens.
I'll give them a Russell Crowe. I'll print it out.
Oh,
A
yeah.
Russell Crowe.
Perfect.
And we'll cut it out like a little paper doll.
And I can do a mean Russell Crowe signature. I've been practicing. Hold on. RC.
There it is.
RC. It's real simple.
RC is also Russell Crowe. Not many people know this, but Russell Crowe Cola.
Cola. So that was his like grandfather's thing.
Yep.
Let me do it better.
A business. He said, "I don't want to be in the business of doing RC Cola forever, Grandpa."
Yeah. So Russell Crowe got into the RC Cola, when his grandfather said, "It's time for you to work."
That's right.
Enough sitting around. You're lazy.
That's
and
right.
then he started acting soon after. So this is an early movie in his career.
Well, if you know what movie this is from, to me it looks like a documentary that he maybe narrated. But if you know what movie that GIF is from, give us a call and let us know, and maybe you'll win the Russell Crowe signature.
Let's take a closer look if we can, computer.
Look, it's a polar bear chasing the Russell Crowe away. Get out of here.
Yeah, so the little one comes around and says, "Get out of here. You know you're not supposed to do that. You're not here.
That's right.
Supposed to be here."
You're supposed to be back in Australia, not Antarctica.
And so we'll just let the chat kind of marinate on that one. And this is my top favorite.
King Piccolo says, "I remember this scene is from Les Mis."
It wasn't Les Mis.
Oh,
Great
okay.
guess, though. Sounds like a movie lover.
Right.
Okay, this is my number 1 favorite Russell Crowe GIF.
Number 1 favorite.
The reason why I like this one is because I can really relate to it. A long time ago I had really buoyant hair.
Right.
And it would just kind of bounce a little bit. And I remember when I was a single man, I would go on dates and I'd say, "You know why you love me." I'd say that just like he's saying right here. He says, "You know why you love me. I know why you love me.
It's my hair.
It's my hair." Doesn't do it anymore.
But you used to put the product in and it would bounce like that?
Yeah. "You know why I love you." And it would bounce. It doesn't do the bounce anymore. "You know why I love you." And everyone will know what Russell Crowe movie this is from. I don't even have to tell you. But I feel like this is number 1 because it's relatable.
Right.
And because this kind of gets right to the core of, I think, what you were trying to touch on when you were doing that Photoshop. Russell Crowe is a dynamic character, and he's going to be great for this animated series. So I'm really excited to see kind of, hopefully maybe you can kind of use some of this buoyancy in the hair, maybe this look, because this is what makes this man's look. See, I know why I love you. I know why I love you. I know why I love you, Zach.
I know. That's why I know I love Russell Crowe. I have a quick update. I don't have my computer connected, but I told my landlord, "Hey, my key got broke off in the lock, and could you fix it? Take a look at it today?" And he just wrote back, "Okay." I think we should give Laz another call real quick now that I have Doc, and maybe we could talk together about it.
Yeah. And I'd love to see your Photoshop again. Now that we've seen the top 5 Russell Crowe GIFs that are out there, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I feel like I'm kind of the authority on Russell Crowe GIFs. So.
Well, I'm bringing it up here.
Okay.
So we're giving Laz a call, see if Nick is there, and see if we can get to the bottom of
a picture
this.
of Laz, who I think he looks like. Kind of look a little bit like Russell Crowe, maybe.
And in the meantime, if you'd just like to take a look at Russell Crowe, this is the Russell Crowe show. I gave him a body, and I made all of his parts. People wonder maybe what I do with the animation. You just make all the parts separate layers. There's his wing, so you can make it move, flap.
And can you make him say, "You know why I love you.
I'm gonna try.
You know why I love you."
Here's this other wing.
Nick Tuz, General Manager, Last Parking.
Hey Nick, it's Zach White again calling about my Cadillac. I just wanted to let you know we're closing up the shop soon, and just wanted to make sure we could get the car situation figured out and make sure it's not getting towed. I really hope you're out at lunch right now and you're not out towing my car. With me right now is Doc.
And you know why I
Doc.
love you.
He's calling to hope that you don't tow my car because maybe he needs a ride later. And how would I give him a ride if I don't have my car? So please don't tow my car. And if you look up on Twitter, it's trending hashtag please don't tow Zach's car. It's at the Laz Peachtree lot on Peachtree and Pine. It's a white Cadillac, 1998. DeVille, you can't miss it. I wasn't able to find a spot. It overheated. I'd really like to keep it there for the day, and I'll go get it this evening.
Yeah.
Doc, do you have anything to say about me? Like I'm a nice person, endorse me? Or?
You know, Zach's the kind of guy you want to know. I mean, he's the kind of guy, if you're going to tow his car, you're going to feel good about it. I mean, it's going to be a great car to tow. It's going to look good for your tow truck to be pulling Zach's car.
Well, I don't want him to tow it, though.
So don't tow his car, and just leave his car alone,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, Nick, please just leave it alone, and I'll come get it today.
But if you did tow his car, he's the kind of guy you'd want to tow his car because he's a nice guy.
That's right.
Great car. So
That's right.
just think about it. And if you want to watch some Russell Crowe movies, give us a call too.
Yep, 413-961-4263. You have a really long voicemail. It doesn't, sometimes after a while, your voicemail bleeps and tells you to hang up.
Yeah.
So I got an email from, an internal email from our coworker here. They said that I could donate it to Georgia Public Broadcasting.
Okay.
So maybe I'll do that. Nick, if you tow it, though, I won't be able to donate it. So please don't tow my car. I'll donate it to GPB.
Or you could donate to me. I'd love to do some stunts.
Okay.
I'm going to start getting into stunts.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Nick. Have a great afternoon. I'll talk to you soon.
You know why you love me, Nick, and I love you too. Talk
Bye-bye.
to you soon.
See you. If Nick gets that voicemail this afternoon, I think his day will be even more brighter. It'll be a nicer, wonderful Wednesday for him.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't tow your car.
Me too.
Yeah.
Thank you. We don't have much time left. If you have a question for Doc or myself, you give us a call. Now's your time. It looks like we finally did disconnect with Nick.
Oh, yeah.
King Piccolo II says hashtag tow Zach's car. So there's there's a side that says tow my car and a side that says don't tow. Please don't tow my car.
Nothing like a fresh beginning, you know. You tow a car and you're free of the car.
Right. There's
So-
that song Kendrick Lamar sings, B word, don't kill my vibe.
Yeah.
Please don't tow my car.
Yeah.
That you could put those words in for that song.
Yeah.
Dr. No says, wow, there are 8 Laz parking locations on Peachtree. And that's
what we're up
there's
against.
8 choices. And
Yeah.
hopefully they check all 7 before they get to mine, and then I'll get in and get my car out before it's too late. Let's just go back to that image real quick of the Google map and show Nick if he's watching the show. This is where I left my car. I parked it there this afternoon.
It looks like it's gone.
Yeah. Well, update. It's not there anymore. Is that it to the left? No. That's not it.
I don't see a white Cadillac. I see some trash. Maybe there are keys in there.
This is upsetting. Cat Goddess says tow it to Zach's home. That would be great.
That would be great.
I would love for my car to be towed to my home. Another issue, as I spoke earlier, is my bike tire recently got stolen. So all methods of transportation, besides my feet,
Who steals a bike tire?
someone decided to steal a
Just
bike
they
tire.
needed one, I guess.
That's right.
Well, at least you helped somebody out.
But it's a stressful, in moments of stress, I just like to take a second to step back, relax, take a deep breath, let it on. So Doc, let's talk a little bit about you before we run out
sure.
of time. So you're in the band Flamingo Shadow.
That's one thing I got.
You work on Stupid Morning BS.
I do. I've got the mug to prove
You
it.
also work on other shows here on Fish
That's
Center.
right.
You've been on other shows here. You have an audience. What do people don't know about you that you want to tell them?
Oh, wow. What do people know that they don't know about me? Well,
You like to go on walks in nature.
I love nature walks. I'm a big nature man. I'm a beach man. I love to travel. And I own a saxophone that I can't play. That's something
right.
that's fun.
I remember you brought the saxophone onto the swap shop.
I
and
tried to swap it.
out.
We tried to do a hot swap, and it's still on the table. Not this table, but it's on a table.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm married. I'm a happy married man.
That's right. How is marriage? Do you enjoy being?
It's great. I
Yeah.
love being married.
I wish I was. I want to get married someday.
You should. It's a lot of fun. And what else is going on? Flamingo Shadows going in the studio. We're going to record some music.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
And you have the album just dropped.
We just dropped an EP on the Spotify and iTunes Music.
Hello, we have a caller.
I have
Welcome
a cat
to William Street
named Bernie.
Swap Shop. Do you have any questions
Hello?
for Doc or I?
Hello, no, I just wanted to say hello, and I'm very happy today. You know, I woke up and I took the poops I took was normal. And I
Is this
was
Lloyd
very
Wabbit?
Who?
Lloyd Wabbit?
No, this is
Is this Nick
Yeah.
from Laz, the parking? Please don't tow my car, Nick.
no,
You're a good guy. We love
yeah,
you.
This
You
guy?
know, I could, but
He might be good for Russell Crowe. You should see
Right.
if he. Can you do a Russell Crowe impression? We're doing some casting right now for a Russell Crowe animated series. All right, and you're
I
on.
can do a Hannibal Buress impression.
Do Russell Crowe?
Okay. Russell Crowe.
I don't have a lip flap on this yet. That was good.
Okay. Yes, well, I'll talk to you guys another time, okay? I love you very much.
All right. He was pretty quiet. He was trying to whisper his impression. We need a buoyant,
That's right. We need
kind of like
someone to
that
call
hair,
in.
you know.
That's right. Look at the hair.
Oh yeah.
And then there's another Russell Crowe behind him. I
Yeah,
still gotta
so
color
is
his
this-
eyebrows.
Yeah. Wow. So there's double Crowe on this.
This is my original source before I would bring it into animation, before I pitch it. It's got all the parts. I even cut out his feet so I can make his feet move, but I didn't cut out his toes. Very limited animation, but there's the foot.
You know, I don't know how far along you are with the scripts, but you know, I like how crows are very intuitive. They're smart birds, and they could figure out puzzles and stuff.
That's right.
So this could be kind of like a MacGyver series where Russell Crowe is solving problems as a crow in the crow community, but he's also battling. You know, he's also
I think he's a talker
saying,
by day.
"You know why I love you."
You know why I love you at nighttime.
Yeah.
That's right.
This series has legs, crow legs.
It's a beautiful idea, I think, and to have the support from the chat and you, Doc, is very
Oh, sure.
important to me.
Yeah.
Especially if I do have to, my car gets towed and I have to get a new car, or it would be great to be able to have a bigger budget on my show and be able to say I'm getting a company car now.
Yeah.
And in fact, if you're just now wondering, we have not heard any more on our company car, but we hope to have it soon. And once we get that, then I'll be all right. At that time, hopefully, I won't park the company car at another Laz parking lot, and
Yeah.
my car won't get towed.
Yeah, you don't want to get two cars towed.
That's right.
That'd
I
be-
probably should have mentioned to Nick when I left him a voicemail that we were streaming the show too.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I think Nick will be he seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
We only have a few minutes left. If you'd like to give us a call, we have time for one more caller. Otherwise, I think it's time just to reflect on the afternoon, what we've learned today, what we hope to gain, what we hope to accomplish. What do you hope to accomplish?
Well, you know, today in the office, things are a little somber. You know, we lost a fish yesterday, and that's been weighing on me. And everybody in the office is trying to kind of cheer each other up.
That's
you know?
right.
The fish are among us. They're people too. But other than that, we're going to do some hard work, and
That's
we're going
right.
to work on this pitch. I kind of want to talk to you after this. Maybe we
Okay.
can go out for some frozen yogurt or some pork chops or whatever you want to do, and let's put this together because this is awesome.
Chop up a script over some pork chops.
Chop it up.
Well, thank you so much, Doc.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
You're welcome. I think it's been a wonderful Wednesday. I'm reflecting on that sometimes when life throws you a curveball, life gives you, as the old saying, when life
Crank
gives
it.
you lemons, you crank it.
You can crank it, man. If someone throws a lemon at you, grab something and use it at that. Crank it.
That's right, and that's what life gives you lemons. And whether you had a panic attack like I did in the parking lot, or whether you lost your keys.
You gotta crank those.
Oh, we have a
keys.
phone call.
Crank them.
We have time for a quick phone call. Who's calling in?
It's Tony.
Hi, Tony. Welcome to the William Street Swap Shop.
All right, Tony, speak up.
Hey. I feel bad about Mammoth.
Yeah. Sad.
I don't know what to do about it.
Well, there's a few options. You know, we could clear the tank out and start over. We could just let the junior league team maybe do their thing, or maybe we should just I don't know, man. Just
Well, we gotta get rid of that parasite. And there's parasites around, so you know.
yeah.
Well,
Do you think all the fish are infected?
hopefully they get better. The one, you know, and they do get rid of that parasite.
Yeah. Damn parasite. We didn't put that parasite on the show.
That's right.
Parasite
It's
Center.
not Parasite Center. Well, Tony, thank you so much for your call.
Yeah.
We'd love to have you back in tomorrow when we return. When Matt returns me, we'll be hosting the
Yeah.
swap shop. We'll be looking at items, reviewing your items for swap. Until then, it's been a real pleasure having you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you to Doc.
Thanks
Thank
for
you for
having
your
me.
calls. You're welcome. Stick around for Crosswords coming up next. Episodes right after that. Fish Center at 4 p.m. It's a big, busy Wednesday. I think right after that is Call of Karaoke, and then I believe there might be even another show.
Yeah.
Check the schedule. And until then, it's been a real pleasure. Have a great afternoon. Doc, it's a deal.
It's a deal.